Was Abraham Lincoln a president?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was just a whatever publical figure.
Welcome back to Delulu Diaries, where the timelines don't match, but the receipts always do. Today we're going to be talking about the LCU once again, because Keemstar has decided to keep us all guessing, as he does, and Boogie announced on Lolcow Live on the 15th, which is today as of my filming this, that Amber has her intern role back. Yeah. And it's been confirmed. People have seen her have the intern badge in the Discord in there, and so 100% she is marked as an intern. Additionally, Thicc Gemini is also back into the LCU Discord. We may be seeing a little reunion of the LCU Hero Show. I don't know anything about what's going on with Christina because, as I said before, I'm not in the LCU chat or anything like that, so I don't have access to anything on that end. But I do think it's suspicious timing that Amber and Thicc are back at the same time. Now, if you'll recall, Amber got demonetized about a month ago, and so she's not eligible for remonetization until August. And the whole reason Keem had to go and take his whole catalog of videos that Amber was starring in down is because you're not allowed to be paid on any platform for work that you're doing on YouTube if you are banned, demonetized, anything like that. Like, YouTube is basically saying, hey, we do not want you getting money off of our platform for at least 90 days. Then you can reapply, and based on what we say, we'll go from there. However, Keemstar does not pay interns, and so this is a decent workaround for them because Keem can just say he's not paying Amber, and I don't know how it's going to work out. You guys will have to tell me what you think in the comments below. I don't think that Amber is going to be showing up religiously for something she's not getting paid for, but she is also in dire straits, so if ever there were a time she was going to work for free, I think that this would be it. I think more likely she will either get paid under the table or she will not actually appear on a show until August hits and she is remonetized and eligible to go back onto the screen. The only thing that I can see making her do a lot of work before becoming a host would be if Keemstar talks to YouTube behind the scenes and somehow manages to get her remonetized before her time is up or something of that nature, because I just don't see her doing work for free. The other thing is that she could be doing this just as a way to get back into the LCU Discord. It's possible that he gave her the intern role back temporarily until she's able to be monetized on a YouTube channel again, just so that she has the ability to talk to people in the Discord, with the trade-off, of course, being that when she is eligible to go back up on a show, that she will go back up on a show. Because honestly, even if she doesn't appear on screen, her being in the Discord is going to bring money to Keemstar because more people are going to want to pay money to be able to chat with her in the Discord. So even without her coming up onto screen, it's not a bad business move for Keem, and we know she's willing to be in that Discord for free. Apparently, somebody just told me that Thicc has the probation role, not intern, so again, possible he might be on probation until August. We don't know, but he is back in the Discord. So something is going on with Amber and Thicc Gemini being back again. Either way, I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. I have a suspicion that we're not going to really see much of anything happen until August, but Amber has to do something because she's not earning much money right now. She's doing TikTok kind of sporadically, but she doesn't tell people what time she's going live or if she's going live. And so she's really just expecting people to find her organically on the days and times that she decides to go live without announcing or anything like that. And from my understanding of what I've heard from people, TikTok does not pay well. Like, TikTok lives and TikTok battles are not the worst form of income, but like actually just posting a little TikTok, that doesn't pay basically anything from what I've heard. So, you know, she's not really getting a whole lot on TikTok except for potentially on days when she goes live and does battles. But even there, we know she's not even close to as successful as she was on YouTube. And I don't think she's getting anywhere near what she was earning on the LCU. In terms of her cameo, she does still have them up. She did drop them down to $50 for like a day. And she got a bunch that day. And by a bunch, I mean like, I think it was like somewhere between 7 and 10. It wasn't like a huge number, but considering she's only been getting about 1 to 2 a day, that was a considerable amount for her. And then I checked back the next day and she had another batch of like, I think it's a 10 plus orders. So she does seem to be getting some extra cameos in now, which I don't really understand why the influx happened, because she literally just got called out on TikTok Live for not fulfilling her cameos, but whatever. Maybe people were concerned about getting scammed, but then found out that if you don't get it fulfilled, that you keep your money. So maybe that emboldened them, or maybe people were drawn in by the $50 price tag, but $50 for a minute is still kind of insane to me. But okay, anyways, that's beside the point. So I don't know what's going to happen in regards to the LCU, but I don't think that Keemstar is going to risk having anything happen to his channels by putting her up and paying her. So I really think that the most likely scenario, in my opinion, is that Amber and Thicc are both on there in order to kind of reserve a spot and get some hype going. And then once August hits and Amber is able to apply for remonetization, if she gets her remonetization, I think that they will give Gemini a intern role. And I think that Amber will become host. And that's what I see playing out. For now, I think that they just both have access to the Discord, like I said, to drum up some excitement, to get people to join onto the Discord so that they can talk. But I'm really curious to know what you guys think. Also, I do just want to give a quick shout out to all of my wonderful members. You guys are so awesome. We just hit 10 members here on the channel, and that makes me so happy. I can't believe so many of you guys want to support me financially in that way. That really means so much. But even if you're not supporting in that way, I really appreciate anybody just watching. If you're a subscriber, that means so much to me. So, I just want to say thank you guys so, so much for all of that. And I did make a recent change to my memberships where if you are a member on the first tier, you will now have access to all of the Mr. Delulu uncensored videos. I did go and remark the backlog. If you're a second tier member, you will still get one members only video that is just for your tier, the second tier. And I'm trying to shoot for 2 a month, but as you guys know, I am pregnant, so it's a little spotty on how much energy and time I have. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that in a video. I did make a community post, but just in case you guys want to shift around what membership tiers you have, or if you were thinking about joining, but the price tag kind of put you off, I wanted to let you know that I did make that accessible at the lower tier for the Mr. Delulu vids. But anyways, if you guys made it this far, you already know. Stay Delulu, but not that Delulu. And I'll catch you in the next one.